density is very low. I think that's also the lowest one. And how about we tackle down this kind of problem? We need very efficient hydrogen storage and also transportation system for that. Another challenge is that how to convert or produce hydrogen from any primary energy resources or secondary energy resources. And also this is energy transitions, what we have until today in our history, including the solid, liquid, and also gases. From thermodynamic point of views, we can understand that gaseous fuels now currently getting more interesting because what? Because it can provide higher energy efficiency. So we can have any kind of higher combustion temperatures to get any kind of higher energy efficiency when it is converted via any turbines or etc. And that's kind of limitation, chemical limitation or chemical reaction limitation also should be better than liquid and also solid fuels. And this is also mutual correlations between primary, secondary energy resources, but I think just to skip it. This is the hydrogen and ammonia applications. So how far we can have hydrogen adoption for all of us? Now, maybe some of us, I think, assuming that, oh, hydrogen can be utilized for the fuel for passenger cars or etc. But in my opinions, I think for the passenger or small scale transportation systems, I think the battery-based vehicles. So how far we can in this case is that the big options is that utilizing hydrogen for large-scale systems or large-scale power generations and also industrial purposes, and also for the transportation system, which really requires high volume gravimetric energy density. So that's including the and also trains or etc. So that's the characteristics of hydrogen, because the characteristics of hydrogen basically having high gravimetric energy density. And in case that we can optimize this kind of characteristics, I think we can have we can facilitate the advantage of hydrogens to be adopted. In the electric, so basically energy resources, basically they are convertible. They can be mutually converted to each other. Hydrogens can be converted to electricity. Electricity also can be converted to hydrogens. But how far we can facilitate this kind of conversions? We have several options for these ones, and I think this kind of characteristics, they have their own characteristics, and it's better to optimize their own characteristics, including in case that the hydrogen is utilized for the combined cycle, means that I think the responsiveness is quite low, it's quite slow compared with the internal combustion engine or maybe fuel cell. So things, although fuel cell or maybe combustion engine is quite, the efficiency is quite lower, and also maybe the price generated from this be higher. But as long as we can utilize them well, like for any kind of ancillary services, for balancing services, or any kind of prime services, I think we can have much better economic performance for them. And this is also, as I mentioned previously, what kind of services which are really applicable for the hydrogen itself. So basically, it is also applicable for the battery. So things at the beginning, because we would like to increase or improve the economic performance of the hydrogens, we can have different services, including, it really depends on the levels of the power generations or power transmission itself, whether in transmissions level, distribution levels, or maybe for dedicated for supporting the renewable energy systems, maybe this kind of loading, shifting, valley filling, spinning, reserve congestion managements, or etc. For the distribution also, we can have any kind of voltage regulations, and for the transmission, I think also we can have for the frequency regulation also. And I think in case of like, especially for the European countries, organic hydrogen carrier, LOHC, but we are focusing for the LOHC, we are focusing on the toluene and also methylcyclohexanes, and also in case that hydrogen is converted to ammonia.